What's going on, everyone? This is Talks with Kenny. Here today we'll be reacting to a video from Will Witt from Prager University. So let's take a look.
What's up, guys? This is Will Witt with prageru. Today we're back on Hollywood Boulevard subverting expectations by asking people trivia about the Republicans and the Democrats. Let's do it. Which political party founded the KKK?
I love his laugh, man. It was very funny. This video holds a very special place in my heart because in 2019 I watched this video and I knew, like, obviously that Democrats started the KKK. Democrats was responsible for trying to keep slavery, segregation, destroying Black Wall Street. But there was this misconception about a switch, and I'm like, yeah, a switch happened, right? That's how they teach you in public school. When I went to private school, they went very specific about the switch. It's like, yeah, a few members switched, but overall the members stayed the same. And I was like, then that's not technically a switch. And that's when it clicked in my head, like, damn, like public school teaching propaganda, not actual education. But this is why they say don't put your kids in public school.
The Republican Party, of course.
The Democrat.
I hope it wasn't Democratic.
Probably Republicans.
Wrong. The Democrat Party.
Are you serious? For real?
It was the Democrats. The Democrats founded the KKK. You know which party abolished slavery?
Which party? Yeah. That was the Democrat Party.
I'm gonna guess the Democrats.
The North. I don't know.
Uneducated we are technically as an American people, because for a large swath of people, for democracy, right, for our political system to be properly run, you need educated people that know. It's supposed to show how things are supposed to run. Like, people are supposed to know how things run. Oh, the courts are responsible for this. Congress is responsible for this. Presidents are responsible for this. But if people are not properly educated about who's responsible for what, or what the responsibilities of certain legislators or certain systems in the United States of America, it's easy for politicians to give the American people the workaround and make them do something technically they had no power to do it in the first place. But the American people believed them and allowed it to happen, essentially, right? And this is my big problem with education currently in the United States of America, is because a lot of what they're teaching our kids, they're teaching ideology to our kids, CRT, transgenderism, all this woke stuff, and the stuff that really matters, like how your own political system works, the history of the political parties that your representatives are a part of. You don't know the historical context of where these ideas come from. And why this matters is the Democrats still run the same playbook. It's just now you have to choose to be a slave, right? Welfare state. Before welfare came in, Black people only had a 25% single motherhood rate. They introduced welfare because at the time when welfare was being introduced, they were saying, hey, we need this. Like, there's a growing number of single moms that's coming about in the Black community at 25%, and welfare was supposed to help them. And then what happened, to me, in my opinion, it incentivized single motherhood, because a lot of the programs they were incentivizing, they were going door to door, giving it to the single mother houses, whatever. If they were a single mom or they were with a father, they're saying, oh, if the man's not in the house, we'll give you these benefits. We're still a rising group economically, so they're still working their way up to economic providence. At the time, the benefits outweighed what the man can do, and incentivizes the Black woman to kind of betray the man of the house and go out on her own because she got more cash prizes than with the man at the time. Because at the end of the day, they were still economically young when they introduced this stuff. And now we look back, it's at 76%. Now it's flipped. The norm before welfare was introduced was 2 parents in the household in the Black community. Now it flipped on its head. Now the norm is you're more likely as a Black man to be raised by a single mother than to be from a 2-parent household. Crazy, right? And it's the same platform, right? Democrat plantation. We want you dependent on us. We don't want you to be we don't want you to be self-reliant. We want you to be reliant on us. You could be a strong, independent woman as long as you need us, the government. And that drives from KKK, the slavery, the platform. The platform don't change. It's just how they go about it change, right? Because Democrats, to me, they're the party of we just want power and control. All the control freaks vote Democrat, in my opinion, right?
Republicans.
Republican?
That's right. Good job. This one right. It was actually the Republicans.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Republicans were the anti-slavery party established in 1860 with Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln was a Republican?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Which political party gave African Americans the right to vote?
Oh, the right to vote. It's the
Yeah.
Democrats.
Oh no, see, like it's this emotional appeal. One thing Democrats are really good at, they're good at marketing, right? They're very good at marketing. Republicans need to take notes. That's my 2 cents, because you see all these people that automatically think, oh, that's a good thing that they're doing. It must have been a Democrat, but it's not. It was a Republican that did it. That shows more on the Republican platform that, hey, Republicans, y'all need to market more to people. Like, you need to know, you need to boast about your accomplishments more and tie it into how it benefits people in general. I know Republicans are a party of no special treatment. Like, our policies is, in general, if you're American, it works for everybody. But a lot of people need clarification, especially from these minority groups. They need to know that, hey, you are American. Because now what the Democrats done, they able to frame the Republicans that, oh, this is only for the white and the rich, right? So when they talk about America, they're only talking about the white and rich people of America. That's who they benefit, right? And I think Republicans need to start counter-measuring against that and start showing that, hey, like, we're for everyone. Like, our policies is benefit for everyone. How cutting taxes benefit the lower class and the working class people, and you can explain that, hey, you get more opportunity, and you tie it in, or you show empirical evidence that can't be refuted, right? Because all Democrats know how to do at this point is pander. They just know how to talk good, but no execution. Now, the Republicans need to work on talking, but they have the execution behind them, because actually in the Republican Party, they get held accountable. Oh, you didn't do anything tangible for us. Oh, we're gonna vote for your primary opponent. Republicans, though, they can lose their seat. Democrats, they sit pretty. They're like, oh, I'm known, I'm well known. No one's gonna vote against me. And this is how decimated neighborhoods like Detroit, Francis Fisco, they keep voting Democrat, and then they wonder why nothing ever gets done in their districts or in their state. You keep voting Democrat, and the Democrats have no incentive to actually execute, actually get results for you. You don't get nothing for your vote. And this is why Malcolm X tells black people that if you vote Democrat and you don't get nothing for it, you're a political chump. Now, I didn't say that. Malcolm X said that. If you want to hear about it, let me know in the comment section that you want to see my reaction to that, because I laughed as hard as hell when I saw that video. Let's continue.
Democrats?
Republicans.
You can go with the Democrat.
Yo, he's funny because he kept saying Democrat. And I'm like, yo, after the second time, I don't just start switching my answers, because it's obvious that there's a theme going on. And the fact that he didn't pick that up, I find it funny. Like, that's how strongly he believed that the Democrat Party is for him. And this is a big problem for you Republicans, especially you want to get more of the black vote. I gotta work on y'all messaging a little bit more. And maybe this year's the year y'all do it. Who knows?
Republican.
Yeah, well, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It's the Republicans.
I thought that, really?
You see the girl in the black at the behind Will? She was like, what? Yo, and she's probably in school age. This is what happened when you just gloss over American history and you just put a narrative around American history. Like, no one's empowered to actually go and research. You just say, oh, America was founded on racism. Look deeper into that if that's the narrative you get about America. And then you get mad, and then people would want to get mad when Ron DeSantis here in the great state of Florida wants to pass patriotic education where, hey, you learn a neutral perspective on American history. Why people get mad? Because, you know, it hurts a certain person's agenda. Democrats who teacher union heavily favors, it's going to hurt their agenda that, hey, like, you can't just say America's based on racism because you have a more educated group of people. In my opinion, the Democrats have the most uneducated group of voters in their ranks. I'm not saying all of them are uneducated. I'm just saying on the bound of probabilities, people who don't know what's going on, they'll vote Democrat because they're popular, right? And that's all due to their marketing. I give them credit. Democrats are good at marketing their ideas. Republicans just need some work, because if you policy to policy, hey, I'm an independent. Republicans beat Democrats by a mile based on reality. Like, yo, they understand, like, hey, not every human's good. You have to, it's consistent. Like, everyone, they treat everyone the same. While with Democrats, they go, oh, we made a specific bill for this group of people, for this group of people. What's more racist? I treat everyone the same, or I'm giving special treatment to certain groups of people. Well, now you can say, oh, well, certain groups of people have specific needs, but yeah, but end of the day, you don't divide and conquer people like that. Because what happens when in your group people have conflicting interests, right? right? Like Asians and black people have conflicting interests. Asians have a high marriage rate compared to the black people. So how you gonna, you can't use a one size fit all. America's racist. That's how the Democrats have been getting minority groups for a long time. But if the truth come out, if people are more educated on the actual fact of the matter, I think voting will look a lot different than it does today. That's all I'm saying. This is a pitch for we need to get better education in our school system. That's all I'm saying. This is why I'm school choice.
Republican.
Yes. Good job.
See where this is going.
Republicans. It's 2 in a row. Good job, man.
I know Lincoln was a Republican, but we wasn't voting back then. So
We weren't alive back then. Do you know which political party had the first black congressman?
Republican.
Yeah, I guess Republicans.
Why do you say that?
Because Republican was the answer to the last one.
I feel like this is a trick question. Are all these answers Republican?
Well, this one is Republican.
yeah.
Are y'all trying to get us to be Republican?
No, but they're trying to tell you the truth of the matter, like what it actually is. Republicans, thank God for prageru, because if it wasn't for prageru, like prageru's doing their work right now, like because they just telling you the truth of the matter and make a decision on yourself. And if you don't trust what prageru says, go verify it for yourself. At least you're better informed about the thing. Even if you end of the day you don't come, you're still like, nah, I'm still gonna be Democrat. At least you have a different perspective on things. And I just want to end the video here. The full video is in the link in the description below if you want to see the whole thing. But don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.